Hello everyone, here's Paul from rmpforex.com and welcome to the weekly review of 5 major forex pairs. As every weekend, I will take a look at EURUSD, British pound, Australian dollar, Canadian dollar, and Japanese yen. If you are watching my reviews for the first time, I will just quickly explain you. Each weekend I'm taking those 5 major forex pairs and share my strategic direction for the upcoming week. Strategic direction I choose based on H4 and D1 timeframes. And then each morning, intraday, I create a tactical plan for myself, and then based on that tactical plan, I use my trading system. So that's the quick idea. I am sharing here with you just the strategic direction. If you want to know more, if you want to learn the tactics and trading system that I use, just opt into RMP Forex Training and I'll personally teach you all the things that I am using in the Forex trading. Before we proceed, make sure you read through the risk disclaimer and let's get straight into it. The first pair, as usually, is EURUSD. If you will remember my last review, I was saying there that this reference point I am looking at, and as long as we're between those reference points, the pair is in a flat face. So you can see we broke through the bottom reference point, and now we have FZR of H4 down. So starting from Monday, I'll be using my trend following trading system, and intraday we'll be looking for only for sell positions, as long as this trend is intact. So at the moment there is no reference point for this trend. I need something like that to for a reference point to develop, but I have other binary regularities based on Masterforex-V Technical analysis, which is an FZR up or AO indicator will show me some signals. So for now I will be looking only for sell positions. If anything will change, just follow this channel, follow me on Facebook, and I will let you know if something has changed with this pair. Also not to forget that this trend up here now has officially stopped. So this wave is in a history now. We have a new, you can see here, that's the reference point that I was looking at, and that we have a new FZR of H4 down. So this trend up has stopped and we have a new wave developing here. We'll see what will happen the upcoming week. So that's the area for EURUSD. Next pair is British pound against US dollar. And again, if you watched my last review, I was saying about these two reference points, and as long as we're between those reference points, we're in a flat face of H4. As you can see, we are slowly approaching the bottom reference point. Maybe it will go same as Euro, but for now I will just wait and do nothing. See if we will break through that reference point, then I will start use my trading system straight away. That will mean for me that FZR of daily time frame will happen down. So for now it's not happened yet, and let's just wait and see. If it will, I will start use my trend following training system. That's the area with British pound very quickly. Next pair is Australian dollar against US dollar. If you are following me each weekend and you are watching my YouTube channel, you will also remember that last weekend I was saying about this reference point here, also this one. As long as we're between those reference points, this pair is in a H4 flat face. As you can see, we broke through this reference point, and now we have an FZR of H4 time frame down. As you know, this is exactly what I need. This is exactly what I'm looking for. And now I will, for the whole upcoming week, I will be using my trend following training system. What's interesting with this pair is that the FZR happened on the first half of the last week. So I have already placed a couple of sell positions here. Some of them are closed already. So I'm already trading with this pair down. And you can see here, and that's the reference point, which means for me, as long as this reference point is not broken, this trend down will proceed. So as soon as this reference point will be broken, then this pair will come back in flat face, and I will have to sit on the fence again. But as long as this reference point is not broken, I will be looking for some new sell positions today. Right. So that's the area. Don't forget as well that we are in a flat face of daily. You can see here, if you go through a couple of months of my weekly reviews, you will see the whole picture, how I'm going step by step with this pair. and D1 and weekly time frame trends are stopped, and we are now in a flat phase of weekly and D1 time frames. But for me, again, coming back, just so you don't get confused, this is the reference point. This is the FZR that I am looking at, and I will be using my trend following trading system as long as this reference point is not broken. That's the area for Australian dollar. Next pair is Canadian dollar against US dollar. The trend of weekly time frame for Canadian dollar has officially stopped. We broke through this reference point last week, and if you're following me, I have mentioned about it in the comment section. So now we are back to a weekly flat phase. I'll just go to a bigger time frame. If you watch through a couple of my last reviews, you will see that I was constantly mentioning this FZR, and that we broke through this reference point here, and we have a weekly trend down. But this trend down will proceed as long as this reference point is not broken, and as you can see now, the reference point is broken. So we are back to weekly flat phase. The reference point, the lower border of this future flat, we can see that already, but the top border, the top border of this flat, we still need to wait till this impulse will finish. So for now, this impulse is still developing, and once we'll have here some reference point broken, then we will have officially a new flat phase of weekly time frame. So for me at the moment, I will just have to leave that pair alone until this pair will draw for me some new reference point or create an FZR of weekly or daily time frames. I was expecting that pair to go down, but I never got any signals to open any new positions. If you will go through my last couple of reviews, you will see that I was looking for FZR in each of these places. Even here, nothing happened, as you can see, and we have an FZR up. So I have to wait until this cycle will finish. Some people would ask me, why don't you trade this trend up? But for me, this kind of FZR, I kind of missed it, so I'm staying away from this pair. If you are staying away, if you're not opening any positions, then means you are not losing money as well. Yeah, so once we will create some new reference points, or once we'll create some new FZRs of each 4, then I can start using my trading system and I can start some money with this pair. But for now, I am just leaving alone that pair. Okay, next pair is US dollar against Japanese yen. Now this pair is in a nice trend up. Here you can see an FZR of daily trend up, and I'll just go to a smaller time frame. That's the same FZR. And if you will remember my last review, I mentioned this reference point, and I said that as long as this reference point is not broken, this trend will go up. And then later throughout the week, reference point moved into here, and then it moved into here. So now the reference point is here, and as long as this reference point is not broken, I will be looking for some new buy positions. I managed to get some profit out from this wave and also out from this wave. If you are following me on Facebook or in the YouTube channel, you will see I am constantly posting in comment sections what I'm doing, and if any reference points are changed, I also let people know. So that's the area, that's the reference point for Japanese yen. As long as it's not broken, I'll be looking for some new buy positions starting from Monday. That's the area with this pair. Right, guys, that's it for now. I just want to remind you guys, if you have any questions, ideas, or thoughts, just use the comment section below. Feel free. I will answer any of your questions. There is also RMP Forex community Facebook group. You can join there. Everybody's invited. You can also leave your questions there. For those of you who are still not subscribed, here's the button for you. Click subscribe, and I'll talk to you next weekend.